Welcome to Firesoultarot. Today I'm going to bring a reading about your future spouse and their desires and fantasies about your honeymoon together. So the way I've gone about this reading is that I have selected already, like I've pre-shuffled cards from various decks already. But what I'm going to do is that I'm going to first have a look with the Tarot of Sexual Magic and the Casanova Tarot for the more intimate parts of the fantasies and desires, and then I'm going to look at every other detail around the honeymoon. So this is going to be a comprehensive description of what are your future spouse desires in terms of not only the intimate physical part of it, but also like what kind of honeymoon they want to have, they wish to have, and what kind of vibe do they want to feel during this honeymoon. So it's going to be a very thorough explanation of their wishes and desires. Okay, so pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. I'll see you at your pile. Hi, pile 1, if you pick this crystal, this is your reading. So I'm going to have a look at this after I have a look at the tarot. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe the channel, it will really help me. Let's see. So for pile number 1, what are the wishes, desires, and fantasies about the honeymoon? Six of Cups. Let's see. What are these desires and fantasies? Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. The Chariot. The Hierophant. And at the bottom of the deck, the Two of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, the first thing that I've understood about your future spouse is that they want this honeymoon to be memorable. Something that will stay in both of your minds forever as a very significant moment of the union between the two of you. So, it's going to be very romantic. You see, there are the doves here, and there is this lady reminiscing about the memories. So it's a very romantic vision of this honeymoon that they have. This is a very romantic person. I also see somebody that want to splurge during this honeymoon. So they want this honeymoon to be also memorable in terms of the amount they invested into it, like the money they invested into it. This looks like the most elegant hotel bedroom with the best food ever, and I also see that this person will really enjoy um, like eating food off of you. So as as you're indulging into this very luxurious honeymoon together, they're going to be covering you with fruits, grapes, and other things, and then they're going to be nibbling everything off of your body slowly but surely, and working all the way through your body. So it's going to be very like very lustful, very enticing, and very how do you say? Hold on. Yeah, I see in their fantasies that there is a lot of teasing going on. Let me close the window there. So, in your future spouse's fantasy, it's going to be a moment where they can literally spoil you in any possible way, and you're just going to be there, like just letting it all happen in the most pleasurable way. So this is what I see. Also, I see a lot of travel with the Chariot. This person is very adventurous, so they will want to move around a lot and discover new places. So in their, their desire is for this to be a trip, discovering new places, and then having loads of time for relaxation as well in as you stop in the various places, and I see they're going to love observing you. Like one of their fantasies is to look at you while you're asleep and admiring your body and your beauty and caressing your back, this person is very dedicated to you, for what I can see so far. They're going to be extremely careful and mindful of your needs. They're going to let you sleep, but really taking in the beauty of your body. I see two pictures here where this man is staring at the woman. So they have a very visual type of fantasies. Like they are one of these people, that those people that vision, looking is one of the things that makes them really excited and gets them really turned on, basically. And I also see with the Hierophant this person to be someone that wants for you the best for you, so they treat you like royalty. So this person will want you to have the best clothes, the best food. I see a lot of providing, provider type of vibes with the Hierophant. Um, and the Ten of Pentacles. This is a provider type of person. It's somebody that wants to really give you the best. I also see the storks at the back, so these interactions might lead you to become parents, to conceive a baby during this honeymoon. Um, and I see a lot of the women, like in the three pictures, are mostly naked. So your person absolutely loves to admire your naked body. And then I see the Two of Pentacles. So they're going to be wanting to create a very nice atmosphere, even possibly with incense burning, or oil, oils being. Maybe they will even massage your back with some oils, and and let all these scents just float in the air. So it's going to be a really nice experience, for what I can see. At least this is the dream. I mean, this is in their dreams. This is the dream of your honeymoon. And I see also the star here. So I see they would probably invite you out of maybe a balcony and to look at the stars. So stargazing could be something that they enjoy. But let's see more. I want to have a look now through the Casanova deck who comes out. So what is pile number one's future spouse fantasy and desire about their honeymoon? Well, they're going to desire to have a lot of passionate moments with the Page of Wands. They're going to be in their fantasy. They're like, easily ready for any physical sensual encounter with you. They're going to be basically in their fantasies. They're turned on pretty much all the time. With the wand here depicted, let's see more. This is the emperor. So this person is going to be very dominant, very very much of a leader. I see in their fantasies they're leading and guiding you through this experience of the honeymoon. And I see the magician. They're going to really, in their fantasy, they really work their magic on you. They sort of hypnotize you, and use all their skills, to give you the best experience possible. But let's see more. I see a lot of candlelit. So this person is also very romantic, but they're also very dominant and masculine. I see, because I see the emperor, the whip with the. So there is a double side of this person. This person is very romantic, and then it can become very dominant, and even at times a little bit rough in the physical. In the physical sense, like I see like a strong if it's a masculine, a strong masculinity, like somebody that it's pretty dominant in the bedroom, and sort of a bit of a leader, and I see more of a submissive type of attitude in the feminine figure here. And so yeah, I see this kind of dynamic, as again the magician is doing something to this lady. So it's like Again, there is a lot of, I think they're going to take a lot of initiative towards you as well. Like in their fantasies, they take a lot of initiative, they lead. This is what I see. This is the part of the masculine. So flipping in reverse if you are a masculine watching for a feminine. But yeah, I see a lot of these leadership qualities. Let's see what else. Death, yeah. In their fantasies, they're going to wear you out through these very intense love-making sessions during this honeymoon, to the point that you basically are falling asleep, completely abandoned, and they're going to be watching again you fall asleep. So just like watching you as you sleep, they admire your body, your facial features, your basically, and it's gonna be extremely intense. They could have Scorpio in their chart, by the way. Your future spouse could have Cancer, Scorpio, and also I see Earth, Taurus. They're very earthy. This person loves the material, physical things in life, like the luxurious things in life. They like the good things. They want to splurge into the best of food, the best of environment, like hotel environment you're living in, the best sceneries. They really want to make this a memorable experience, as we said. And there is the Empress. So you two are the perfect match. You two are the divine feminine and divine masculine. So this is a divine union between two soulmates, possibly even twin flames if you're resonating with that. Anyway, you two are a perfect match because you're both in your power. You're both very determined people, very prosperous. So I see a fair, like a fair energetic level between the two of you, like a fairness in the energetic exchange, but then the masculine will be the more dominant in this scene. But let's see now the details of your cards. So I see for the tarot I got the Nine of Cups, the King of Cups, the Hermit, the King of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. So this tells me that in their first of all, your future spouse could be a water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or they could have both in their chart. But what I see through this spread is that in their fantasy, they make your wishes come true during this experience, during this honeymoon, that you are fully satisfied as well as them, and that there is going to be the possibility to share the depth of your emotions together. So the two of you being able to fully express your love for each other. I also see with the hermit, you're going to want to retreat and have time alone, time for yourself where nobody else is disturb you. So it's like pushing away out any form of disturbance and just having time for the two of you to be focused on each other alone. And then with the King of Swords, I see a lot of dirty talk with this. Your future spouse, as I said, they are both very emotional and romantic, and at the same time very kinky and expressive in their fantasies as well. So they will want to tell you everything they want to do to you, possibly even during the trip, kind of anticipating what's to come next after when you will stop your travel, and he is going to like tell you, he or she, take it as it resonates, they're going to tell you, well, when we're going to stop, you know what's coming. And it's like, they're going to be basically telling you obviously all the details which I can't share on YouTube for policy reasons, but you just imagine what they're going to tell you. And And then with the Seven of Swords, this person is going to bring you surprises. Like you won't expect, they're going to be organizing things behind, in their fantasy, they organize things behind your back, like literally thinking, okay, how can I surprise pile number one? I'm going to lay petals on the bed and I'm going to light up the candles before they come in and set the music, and I'm going to have this oil ready for the massage, and I'm going to, I don't know, have the food ready for when I want to cover their body. It's like there's like a plan. I see a planner here. I see literally a planner making these plans in their head, and thinking of they might even do this before the honeymoon. They kind of think ahead of everything they want to do and how they want to organize this, because I see a lot of somebody that's very much of a leader, somebody that organizes things and plans. But let's see more. So we have the tree of life, the sheep, and the birds. What did I say about the dirty talking? That's again, like, that's the same message. They're going to put in your ears all these ideas. Like, I mean, this is their fantasy. In their fantasy, they are first of all giving you the best. You see the rainbow here, like the an experience that is unforgettable, something that is going to be the highlight of your entire life together. And then also, I mean, this is telling me again that there is a very strong soul bond between the two of you. You're part of the same soul tribe, and you're basically soulmates. And then with the ship, I see these travels. There is going to be very various means of transportation that you're going to take during this honeymoon in their fantasies and desires. And then there's going to be loads of this dirty talking going on, like teasing you, enticing you in what's going to happen next, and even telling you about how excited they are about the next thing during the trip to do. Even just excitement about looking at new places that they're going to visit and all these kind of things. So there's going to be a lot of good communication, I see. Now, just some details that come out here is that their month of birth could be either May, July, March, October, December, or July. Just take it as it resonates, but this is just an extra information that I need to share. And then let's see, we have love life. So again, I see this very romantic side of them, the rose petals, the offering you flowers. They might, like in their fantasies, they want to surprise you with flowers, with beautiful things. I see either a box of chocolates at the back here, or a card. So very romantic. And then with Atlantis, I see they might invite you in their fantasy. They would like to invite you scuba diving, exploring the ocean, watching beautiful underwater sceneries, and or even going to an aquarium where you visit, and also, anyway, there's going to be a body of water, I see, in their ideas, in their desires about this honeymoon. There's going to be water that you're going to be traveling through. I saw the ship before, so that could mean that you're going to be traveling also through water. But let's see more. Asia. So this could be a location that they are fantasizing about going together for the honeymoon. So visiting Asia and all the sacred places. Finances. What did I say? They wanted to splurge. They want to spend money on this honeymoon. And they have this desire and this fantasy of, not holding back with their money in terms of giving the best of experience during this honeymoon. And galactic reminds me again of the stargazing that we talked about when we saw the star here in this picture. So this future spouse probably likes stargazing. So there is also a romantic side to that too, that I can see. And anyway, a very curious mind. So this person is going to stimulate you in the mind a lot as well. Authority figures. This one kind of makes me think of a bit of a play, like essential play, like basically when the two of you are going to have your intimate times, they might fantasize about playing teacher and student, or professor and college student, whatever it is. I see this kind of, or judge and the judge that has to give judgment to how do you call it, somebody that's basically under judgment, so I see this kind of playful role play that they fantasize about doing with you. Like the authority figure could be a priest with that kind of way. So I think their fantasy, like one of their fantasies, is to play an authoritative figure role towards you, and flip it if it's in reverse. So the dominant one will be in the authoritative figure. And spouse, so they're basically totally into being your spouse, like they're happy to be your spouse. They're satisfied by the fact that you got married, and then you can enjoy this honeymoon. And living or travel, yeah, there is going to be, as we said, loads of different ways: train, boat, loads of different ferry, whatever it is, the mean of travel. There's going to be lots of transportation taken in their fantasies, of course, because their fantasies. They want to move around, discover different places. You see, there is Egypt as well here. So they want to go in places that you might have not visited ever. Or this could mean that one of you is from Asia, or one or both of you, and one or both of you could be from Egypt. So specifically, and I see vows. So this person is extremely happy of being your spouse. They're very dedicated to you. They want to honor the vows in every single way. Transportation again. So that tells me once more that there is going to be, like in their fantasy, they want to travel during this honeymoon. They want to explore around. They're an adventurous person, as we said. Mother, and then I got father as well here. So with mother and father, this could mean that again, with the stork here, that you could conceive a child during this honeymoon, and becoming a mother and a father of this newborn. So this is a high possibility that I see here. Angels. So this honeymoon, they see it as protected by the angels, that the angels have brought you together. So it's a very, they have this very beautiful view of your marriage. And imprisonment or slavery. They might even want to play a role of the prisoner, and the one that keeps captive the prisoner, like the, how do you call, I don't know the name of the person that watches over the prisoners, but you know what I mean. And the guard, whatever it is. So that there is, I see a lot of playfulness in this role play that I can see here. This is how I interpret, in this kind of context of this reading. And so we have manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation, step one. So I think your person is a planner. Your future spouse is a planner. Somebody that actually might jot down all their ideas, everything that they want to see happening in this honeymoon, and they might then share it with you. And they're going to be very honest about what they want to see happening. So and then we have these cards about, so this is more about the vibe, what kind of vibe they wish to feel during this honeymoon. And we have 5 cards. So we have new moon in Cancer, relax. They want to relax during this time, and some very nice and relaxing time with you. Forgive, full moon in Pisces. Probably just forgive and let go of everything that might have bothered them so far in life. Push through any insecurity, first quarter moon in Cancer. So through this honeymoon, they want to feel free completely, not feel insecure about anything, and not make you feel insecure. They want you to feel totally at ease. full moon in Cancer, let your fears dissolve. Yeah, you see this kind of feeling of this person is very nurturing for what I can see. There is a lot of watery energy in these cards. You see how many water cards there are? Cancer, Pisces, Cancer, Cancer. And then there is one practical one, which is full moon in Capricorn. Take a reality check. So this person is going to put in place very concrete plans. And as well as I said, jot it down, make a plan about it, and make it happen. So this is how they are going to put these desires and fantasy into reality. So this is what I see, Palwan. I hope you liked it. Let me know in the comments if you did, and if you did like it, please like the video and subscribe to help me grow the channel. Thank you so much. Take good care. Hi Pal2, welcome to your reading. If you picked this Selenite Crystal, this is your reading. So I'm going to have a look at these cards later, but let's have a look first with the Tarot Sexual Magic. What are the most intimate wishes and fantasies and desires of pile number 2, future spouse, for their honeymoon together? Let's see. We have the Sun, very beautiful, and the Knight of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so let me reflect here. Okay, pile 2. So what I see here, first of all, they're going to be wanting, during this honeymoon, they're fantasizing about offering you nice things like flowers and gifts. I see, especially in 2 of these pictures, I've noticed there is the same necklace of pearls. So they might fantasize about giving you a gift of pearls. Of course, if you are a woman, watching. And flip in reverse, it might be, if it's a man watching this reading. But what I see here, there is a lot of offering of nice things like food and flowers and gifts. And also, I see a sort of a rustic vibe, like as if you were, let's say, in the countryside. I'm picturing the countryside, especially the Sun card gives me this vibe, as well as this card, the Ace of Pentacles, gives me this kind of vibe of a countryside type of cottage. Very cozy, very intimate, where the 2 of you can retreat and have some alone time together to spend in. I see like a lot of being abandoned into each other's energy and forgetting about everything else, like completely immersed in each other's energy, and it feels very cozy, very warm. So the sun is the warmth, the this very beautiful feeling of comfort and being comfortable with each other. You might even make, like in their fantasies, you're making love outdoor, in the sunlight, in this countryside, in this beautiful picturesque type of environment. And I get the same from the High Priestess, actually. You see, it's like nearly like you were going into the countryside, and maybe like there's going to be like vines, and you're going to enjoy some wine together, like tasting wines. This kind of vibe I get from this honeymoon and in their fantasies. But then, so you're going to do this, you're going to have this very loving type of love making, literally love making with the Ace of Cups. And I see the same with the Ace of Pentacles, very raw and very real. But also then there's going to be coming out in their fantasies this very kinky side where they like it to do it rough as well. There is pulling hair, there is there is like a slapping, there is maybe biting, scratching, like there is sort of like a bit of a battle as well. So it's like it's very sweet but very very intense as well, like very kinky too and explorative. So I see both sides in this spread. Let's see with the Casanova Tarot deck who comes out. And this warm fuzzy feeling that I get from this spread, it's really really pleasant. It feels like it feels like a summertime, you know, this honeymoon in their fantasy. It's like a sweet summertime, lazy kind of going, whereby you two can relax and enjoy each other. Let's see. What more can we do? You see again this vibe of the summertime, of the nice sunsets, those kind of orangey sunsets. You see how this is repeating. And there might be a body of water as well nearby. Maybe you'll go to Venice, who knows? I mean, in their fantasy, maybe they bring you to Venice as well. You know, there are beautiful parks around Venice too, you know, so you could go into the more, let's say, more the natural environment with trees and all, and then you could go down the lagoon. Let me see, we have the Five of Cups, this is the Lovers. Let's see more, and then I'll tell you all about it. Another five of swords, the Four of Pentacles, okay, and at the bottom we have the Hermit. Okay, let me think about this. Okay, so first of all, you have the Sun twice. So in their fantasy, this is going to be a very heartwarming experience, as well as you know, feeling very passionate and heated, because the sun, you know, produces heat. So there's going to be extreme amount of passion in their fantasies, and also there's going to be this, as we said, the kinky side comes out here again. There is going to be like a role play of like the naughty priestess and you know, sort of like a role play of that kind if you're into that. And then there's going to be also public display of affection, but even more than affection, you know, if you know what I mean. Like I had to cover this picture because I can't show on YouTube naked figures. Basically, this man is lifting the skirt of this woman. So they're going to try, whenever there's nobody around during your during this honeymoon, in their fantasies, they try to like you know, touch you in intimate parts even when you're out in public. So that's what I see here. And then when you're indoor, I see sort of like a very pleasurable battle with this five swords here, five of swords. There's going to be dirty talk, a lot of teasing, and then like this kind of rough type of encounter that I see, you know, that I saw before with this Knight of Swords. But there's going to be a lot of talking through the intimacy in their fantasies, you know, like they're going to be um, telling you a lot of what they want to do to you, and wanting to know what you want to be done, and or what you want to do to them as well. And then I see also spending money on this honeymoon. So they fantasize about giving you the best. You see the way the high priestess has got the best clothing, the best jewels, the best fruits, you know, any abundance, and you know, the nicest most valuable books, and like everything that you would want, the keys to the most expensive hotel room, or location, or cottage, you know, holiday cottage, whatever that will be in their fantasy. Because I see like a rural type of vibe in this. I don't know, I just get this vibe of a, you see, even this rural picture, like sort of I see like historical buildings, and so in their fantasy they want to bring you in a place that has got some history, but as well a lot of natural scenery, which is very beautiful. And then yeah, and then with the hermit I also see that they will want to literally forget about everybody else and just have a one-to-one time where the two of you have this very intimate encounters and very satisfactory. Look at the expression; they're both completely like pleased and satisfied. So these are their fantasies. Let's see more. So we have for the tarot, I got the moon. So this tells me then the Ace of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. With the moon, the first thing that comes to mind for me is that they will, in their fantasy, they want to invite you to go outside at night time, possibly when there is a full moon, to kiss in the full moonlight. And I see again the body of water here. So they fantasize about being near some body of water and historical buildings that I see here. So this is what I get over and over in this spread. And then to, to have very passionate sensual encounters with you, and it's going to be very exciting all the time. And yeah, and then with the Five of Wands, they're fantasizing about giving you many different options of things that could excite you, could inspire you, that could bring you, like, that kind of moment of when you're like super excited about doing one thing or another. So they're going to give you many different options, and you're going to be nearly feel like in their fantasy you nearly feel like you're torn between which you want to do first, what to pick. There is so much going on. It's like a very intense type of feeling that you get from all these offers that your future spouse is bringing. And then with the Knight of Pentacles, they're going to also want to gift you. As I said, I saw this already. They want to bring you some gifts, flowers, food, pearls, something like of value. You see, the Knight of Pentacles is demonstrates loyalty by gifting something of value. So this is what they want to. This is what they fantasize about doing, and then also forgetting about the past, whatever disappointment emotionally was emotionally not fulfilling. Forget about the past and then just enjoy the two of you, the love that you do share. Let me see now with the. I have the stork with the Normand, the home, the flowers again. So that's first of all, I see with the stork there is a possibility of conceiving children. Like in their fantasy, they're going to conceive a child with you during this honeymoon, and they are also going to start planning about your dream home. Like you might be talking about what kind of how do you want to build your home together. So and then with the flowers, they're going to be wanting to be very romantic in their fantasies and in their desires. The desire to be very romantic, leaving you nice love notes. Now details that I want to share here is that their initial could be Q. There are two Q here. So Q could be very relevant as in the initial of your future spouse, or K, or both. Maybe could be surname and first name. And then I also see they could be born in April and be an Aries, or they could be born in September being a Virgo, or they could be born on the 17th of a month, maybe 17th of April, maybe 17th of September. But these are very specific details. You will only take it if it resonates with you when you will meet your future spouse. And then we have the monk or nun. What did I say about the? This tells me like this role play. They're gonna be in their fantasy. They would want you to dress up as a nun, and role play, or they would want to dress up as a monk. Like that kind of role play. So this is what I see: spirituality and religion. Yeah, this is to me. This is this message. They want to put religion into the kinky bedroom stuff. I mean, unless you're not up to it. With the orphan, I get the same message as the hermit. They will want to be isolated from the rest of the world, just with you, and not being with anybody else. Baby, yeah, in their fantasies, they're conceiving a baby. This is the second time with the stork and the baby card. Persecution and inquisition. This is to do again, I think, to be being left alone and not being bothered by anybody. With the arts, I see they will want to play music, and or in their fantasy they also bring you to some nice like exhibition. As I said, there is an historical theme that I can see here of going to an historical place, place that has got some nice buildings or some history. And so maybe they'll bring in their fantasy, they bring you to see an art exhibition, or to a concert, or to some form of art, expression of art in this place that you're visiting. With the forgiveness card, I get that feeling about the Five of Cups. Forgive and let go of the past. They will want to kind of let go of anything that doesn't make them feel peaceful. Yeah, let go of the karmic relationship that they went through in the past, that you went through in the past. They will wish for the two of you to feel free from everything that didn't work out. With the Greco-Roman, exactly the historical, the you see the ancient buildings, the ancient history type of scenery. That's what I saw all through the spreads. So this might be one of their wishes and desires and fantasies to bring you into these ancient places. There also could be like they could also be coming from the Greco-Roman, let's say, empire, in terms of being, a European, coming from that kind of background, if you know what I mean. Male, female, yeah, in their fantasies, they feel like your perfect counterpart, like they feel like they've married and they're on the honeymoon with the perfect soulmate, the soulmate for them, the person that they perfectly match with. And you might travel through water. What did I say? The body of water is coming out twice now, the ships. So there might be, like, that in Venice there are those, well, beside the Vongola, which is very romantic, but there is also like some motorboats that go around. So that this might be one of the things that they will, in their fantasies, they want to invite you in. Medicine man or woman, and health I see as well. So this tells me that maybe your future spouse is somebody that works in the medical field. So they could be a doctor, a surgeon, a therapist, a nurse, or a spiritual healer, somebody that anyway has to do with healing people. Trust and faith. So I think that this means that your future spouse trusted and had faith to meet you. I think that's the message I get here. Native American, that could be that you go and visit, like in their wishes, they want to visit some Native American, you know, places, and the places that are still protected, for the Native Americans. And also there might be an ancestry in either one of you, um, related to Native Americans. And then I see celebration. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out to dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. So with this celebration, I see first of all that in their fantasy, they will dance with you during this honeymoon. They will invite you to let down your hair, relax, and celebrate. Have a really nice celebration together. And this is more about the vibe that they desire and wish for your honeymoon to be like. Leave the past behind. Yeah, we saw that actually already with forgiveness and the Five of Cups. Yeah, leaving the past behind, forgetting about anything that upset you. So this is coming again. Capricorn could be in their birth chart and go deeper. So go deeper in all the ways. I mean, this is to do with go deep within your feelings. And then of course we know also in the physical sense, with the new moon in Scorpio. So this is also a very emotional person. We saw the romantic side of them too. And so let me see. Yeah, so Scorpio could also be in their chart. Okay, pile number two. This was your reading. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like the video and subscribe the channel. That's the best way to help me in my work, support my work. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, take good care of yourself. Hi Peltri, welcome to your reading. If you picked this crystal, this is your reading. I'm going to have a look at these cards later, but let's start with the tarot sexual magic. What are their fantasies and desires for your honeymoon, your future spouse, fantasies and desires? The Ten of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. They want to treat you like a queen. There is no doubt about that. If you're a woman, and flip it in reverse if you're a man watching. Eight of Pentacles and the Fool. Okay, so let me see here. Okay, so pile three. I see. First of all, I see something. A lot of mountains here. So this seems like they will in their fantasies they bring you to a place up on the mountains, where you can go for some hikes, for some adventures. So there is a very free spirited and adventurous side to this person that I can see, and kind of go with the flow type of feeling here. And even a little bit wild, with the Fool. But what I see here is that first of all, they will want to make everything better for you. Like anything that you have experienced in the past that might have brought you to tears, they just want to wipe it all away and make you forget about it by having some very passionate encounters that in their fantasies they're having like the best passionate encounters with you and making you forget about anything that made you sad in the past. In fact, I see also the Queen of Wands, so I see this like nearly like a camping sort of scenery, like you're out hiking and possibly staying overnight outdoor, like sleeping outdoor even, and and getting very hot and heavy, right there and then, just before you fall asleep. At night, in this open door, outdoor type of environment. I see a lot of wild type of spirit here. Like there is this really like wilderness about this invitation to be like a little bit like animals, like very primal. I see this kind of vibe with the Fool and this at least there is an aspect of it, because then I see a more refined type of scenery here, so, and there as well. So there is both. I think there is a balance between something more sophisticated and something more wild. So this person's got two sides and two fantasies, and in their fantasy they want to accomplish it all. Um so I see this very primal type of meeting where this man is already naked and ready and is watching this beautiful woman getting undressed and staring at her with the extreme amount of desire. There's this flame that sparks, between them. They're both very excited to get going. So I see this. I see some. What is this? Handcuffs? Yeah. Oh no. This. What is this? Yeah. It looks like nearly handcuffs. But anyway, I see basically this very wild side, and then to take you in nature. Like no matter what, just take you right there and then I see also coming back because it's getting cold maybe, and I see even a snowy type of scenery here. And this person, in their fantasy, your future spouse, they might have even a foot fetish, so they just start from your feet and then work their way up to you. And you're there basically admiring yourself in the mirror. So they see you as a queen, like they see you as somebody to to worship. This is what I see from both of these pictures. So in their fantasies, they're worshiping you. They're there just at your service. Tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it. Again, offering the flowers. She's not even looking here. She's sipping her cup of coffee. She's very happy with and content. And this man is trying to get something going here again by offering a nice flower and caressing her legs with the flower. So it's romantic, but as well kind of at ease, So I see this this person. It feels, I mean, this energy feels like this person is very like raw, and at the same time likes to add a bit of sophistication to the scenery, so it's like both. And then and then there is this very free spirited type of do it in the wild type of thing again. So you're going to be in and outdoor, just going over and over this kind of in their fantasy, of course. But that could turn into reality, I mean, very easily, if you follow their guide, or if you agree with this plan. But let's see more. What do I see here? Okay, so this is the Page of Pentacles. I'll tell you in a minute. Then there is the Nine of Wands. Okay. Oh, the High Priestess. Wow, I like this. And the Justice. Okay, this person absolutely admire you. The Nine of Swords. Oh, sorry, the Eight of Swords. Let me see. Okay, Paltry, so the first thing that I see here is that this person feels like they need to somehow impress you with some gifts, with something that they bring, material gifts, And once they do that, they want to literally break down your walls, like anybody in their fantasy. You're there kind of minding your own business, as well as here, you see, like in these pictures, the feminine figure is just minding their own business most of the time. And there is this masculine person that's like really into this feminine, and wants to get in and get going, and like breaking the barriers. So I see that again. You see the Nine Wands kind of covering her up as she's taking off her corset. So this is they're going to be watching, they're going to be staring at you in their fantasy. There is this kind of chase. This person is chasing you, and that's the thrill, that's the conquest that it feels like a nice thrill for them to be chasing you and conquering you every time. And you put up this little nonchalant type of vibe, and they're like, there, I'm gonna get in once again, that kind of thing. So it's like it's literally like the predator prey type of thing. I think I can see as a dynamic. This person is wild, honestly. The future spouse is like loves the conquest. But let's see the High Priestess. Yes, you see, you have this sort of a mysterious vibe about you. There is always a veil covering you. There is always something that's not fully making you naked in front of them. Like, there is something always that you are putting up as a barrier. Either be this, even if it's something small, there is always a veil, some drape, something. There is a mask here. So this person wants to unveil everything, they want to discover every single detail about you, and you have this kind of reservation about it sort of attitude. So it's it must be dynamic between the two of you that's going to work really well, because let me tell you, that's really putting them on fire for you. Like, and then with the Justice again, um there is like well, first of all, there is possibly like a very fair exchange then when you're actually at it, but also this person wants to give it to you, right? I mean, they want to do it in a way that you like it. Again, I see worshiping, pleasing. There's a lot of that. Like, this person likes a lot of this kind of dynamic. And with the Eight of Swords, um, yeah, you're gonna need some time when you just want to rest and have a break because you need to look after yourself. This person is very intense. So, for as much as it's a lot of fun, but then, there's going to be times in this honeymoon where you are going to be just in their fantasy. You're going to need some breaks. Let's put it that way. And I see a lot of this draping going on. There is like, maybe in their fantasy, it came to mind like you're in sort of in like a theater type of environment. Hold on. Yeah, in their fantasy, I think they'll bring you to a theater and then try to maybe do something there. But obviously, kind of covered up as well. Like it's not going to be out in the open. But let's see. What do I get with the tarot? So Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords reverse, the Eight of Wands reverse, the Lovers, and the Nine of Wands. You see, the Nine of Wands is repeating again. So this is you putting up your walls and them breaking through. And with the lovers, your future spouse is going to feel like this very strong soul bond with you. I also see with the Eight of Wands, there is going to be in their fantasy, there is mostly time in the honeymoon where you're not talking to anybody else. Like nobody should disturb you when you're in this honeymoon time. Like get away from us type of feeling. And then with the Three of Swords is going to be, I think during this honeymoon, they fantasize about having you release every heart pain that you felt before and showing you how cooperative they are. I see this, the cooperative spirit. We saw it all through this spread, like making you feel important, making you feel appreciated, worshipped and valued, that you are a queen, that you're the most important person, or a king, take it as a resonance, that you're the most important person, that is for them there, and that they want to be very dedicated to you, a team player, that kind of thing. Let's see more. Yeah, the letter. Let me see. What did I see? Okay, anyway, the letter, the sieve, yeah, and the flowers. Again, offering you flowers, being romantic, making you feel at peace. With the sieve, cutting off anything that was not, that is not any more of value. It falls on the Three of Swords. Anything that was breaking your heart, cut it out and forget about it. And just enjoy the beautiful new beginning that is represented by this dawn, by this sunrise. And then the letter, they're going to be very romantic. In their fantasy, they want to write you love letters. Now, details I need to share here. Their initials could be J and K. JK, John Kennedy, I'm joking. And then they could be born on the 27th of October, or on the 10th of a month, or on the 30th of October, or on the 30th of a month. And they could be a Libra. I saw already, because the 10th is October, and I saw the Justice card that just came to mind again. So Libra could be relevant in their chart. But let's see. Yeah, you see the requited love. That's in relation to the heartbreak you felt. So they want to make you forget about this, and kind of, complete during this honeymoon, they fantasize about making you forget about the past and the unrequited love feelings that you got from the past. Biblical, that could mean that one of you or both could be a Christian. Celtic could be that one or both of you have Celtic origins, so you could be of Irish descent. Lessons and blessings, yeah. So this is again about understanding about the lessons that you went through, and then understanding that there are blessings coming up. So in their fantasies, they want you to appreciate the blessings that they're going to share with you, as your life together begins. Trees, yeah, I see a lot of countryside scenery, like mountains and trees and nature around you a lot. I saw it multiple times here. And farm, yeah, countryside. So definitely this is coming again, being out in the wild, out in the nature. High priest or priestess. I think this is to do with the healing process of your past again. So they're going to, in their fantasy, they act as a healer for you somehow. Wisdom, yeah, understanding that you have learned from the past. I'm going to put this under lessons and blessing because it makes sense. So understanding the wisdom of what you have gone through. So during this honeymoon, they feel like you're actually coming overcoming this past pain and phobias. Yeah, like the fear of being rejected in love, being not appreciated. And again, there is the scribe or writer, which reminds me exactly of this letter card. So this person in their fantasies, they're very romantic with you, dedicating you possibly even a poem or a song, writing a love letter for you, something of that sort, some lovely gesture like that. Communal living, so you might go in and visit a place in the honeymoon, in their fantasy, where there is communal living. Or it could be like a desertic area with rocks as well, or some ancient building. I see the mountains, this rocky area. It reminds me of the mountains here. They're going to want to offer you food and everything that you desire. Wars and battles, yeah, again, this is about forgetting about this past that is not anymore good for you, with the sieve as well, you know, kind of forgetting about all the wars and battles that happened in the past for both of you, possibly during this honeymoon, kind of releasing all of it. And also wars and battles, I see it like love battles. Like this person is very passionate for what we saw, so it's like a love battle when you're together. And knighthood, this wants to be your knight in a shining armor, you know. Your future spouse wants to be the one that's going to make it all better, as we said many times for you. And let's see, magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. So they, first of all, again, this is talking once again about this overcoming what you went through, and about blessings coming. We saw the card of the blessings. So your future spouse wants you to focus on the magical blessings coming your way with your life starting together, and that also this is a blessing for them, because it's not just you that might have suffered in the past, but them too. And let's see the vibe that they want to have during this honeymoon. Release control, go wild. Yeah, we saw this many times. Go for it. Trust the universe and talk less, feel more. Yes, this person wants to be in their feelings, both in terms of their heart and their passion, and in, you know, feel more. They want to feel with their body, they want to feel with their heart, and talk less and release control, go wild and go for it. And then there is again trust. Trust came out twice, so trust that everything will work well between the two of you as you start your life together. So this person could have Taurus, Leo, Aries, so a lot of fire in their chart, as well as Pisces and Aquarius. Taurus is a earth, so there is a mix anyway, as I said. So this person is, I think, has got many different placements in their chart for what I can see here. Okay, pile 3, this was your reading. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please subscribe the channel and like the video. And until the next time, take good care of yourself.